What's so funny, TSM?
You're beautiful, you gotta wake up. And beauty do apply to if you wanna wear the makeup. Be proud of what you is, put your lipstick on. Go up in your glam bag, fix your face if you want it. You don't succeed, try again, apply it to the skin. If you know what I know, then you would dive right into the glamour of the makeup. So what it's gonna take us for you to gonna wake up, and that's to fix your face up. Yeah. The makeup nurse. Like, share, subscribe.
I'm back! Welcome back to my channel. A Struggle is Real with the Makeup Nurse. Today is Tarte Tuesday, and it's also General Pulaski Memorial Day, Coming Out Day, Day of the Girl Child, Sausage Pizza Day. So let's have some sausage pizza today. Alright, let's get started. My Tarte Tuesdays are usually a little longer because I just have tons of amazing stuff that I love to use on this day. And we'll start with the Awake Serum. I need to be awake. I know I use that joke every time, but it's true every day. Mornings are just too early for me. I'm just not a morning person. Okay, now we're going to use the Don't Hate Hydrate Moisturizer from Sugar Rush, which is a Tarte brand, and it smells so good. Alright, we're going to use the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance. It's the only eyeshadow primer I have. But I have a lot of this stuff. But it just worked good. I do like it, which is a good thing since I have like tubes of this stuff. Okay. Alright, we're going to use the Jelly Glaze from Tarte. This is the C Tarte. Okay, we are going to use the Tartist Pro Remix palette. And look at these colors. So exciting. Alright. We are going to start with, let's start with Wall Art. I can't smell the palette today, but it does smell like the normal Tarte palettes. I've smelled it before. My sniffer must not be working today. Alright, we're going to go in with this Art Ink shade. The dark, we're going to just do dark today, I guess. Okay, I'm going to go in with this shade, the Cocoa Cream. Just because I want to try one of these shades out in this palette, and so I want to make sure I have a lighter color underneath. Alright, and the shade we're going to try out is this Create. Look at how pretty it looks. Oh, look. That shift. That is pretty. Wow. I hope it will look good with the dark. I guess I should have put a lighter. Oops. And I went in the dark. Okay. Alright, I don't know how this shade will work wet, so I'm just gonna not wet it. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to wet my brush. It's not really picking up on the brush. I'm gonna wet it. It's not really even picking up on the wet, but let's see. Yeah, this shade definitely worked better with my finger. But it is pretty. I'm going to just put a little bit more out with my finger now. Wow. That's pretty. Okay, since we have a dark, let's go in with Beat Drop. I want to try that one too. And we're just going to put that right here. Next to it. So you can't even tell, but it's got a little bit of the shimmer. The black starts. Okay, eyeliner, the Tartist eyeliner, which we have a dark eye, so we probably don't need the wings. Because the dark is right there where the wings are. But I still might do it. Let's go ahead and just kind of define the wing a little bit more. Okay, and then we are going to do dark under our eye using the other end, because why not, right? Now we're going to use the Tartsy Quench primer. Ooh, that was a lot that came out. Which stinks because I don't have much left of this one. You know what? I think it smells refreshing. I've been using this all that time, and I don't know if I've ever smelled that. Okay, now we're going to use the Tartsy Lotion. And I like this because it gives a little glow. To the skin. For under your under your foundation. Okay, now we're going to use the Born This Way foundation. All right, I do like this foundation. I think I have another bottle of this that I took from my daughter. Because for some reason she got it. But I wonder if she got it from me anyway. All this stuff she's like, yeah, I got. And she hasn't worn makeup in a long time. Like, she'll wear makeup like once every 6 months maybe now. And it's like, she is definitely not my child. So I tell her, I'm like, you're not mine. You can't be mine. But I understand. I mean, she's a mama too, and 6-year-old and 1-year-old keeps her busy, so. Put makeup on is obviously a little bit harder. I probably didn't wear makeup that much then either. Probably just on special occasions when my kids were little. Alright, the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Ultra Creamy Concealer this time. Just because it's here. I've had both of these little tiny samples forever. I can't believe how much I've used this. I mean, I've done wear tests with these, so not just Tuesdays. I've done dupe videos with these. And then obviously almost every Tuesday I use one of them. So that little tube lasts a long time. Just think if you have that full-size one. You guys, I'm so excited. I think it's the October premium box for BoxyCharm is Tarte. I hope it's actually good stuff. Okay, now we have the Tarte Cream Bronzer in Breezy. Alright. And I like this concealer stick to put on the bronzers. So you find another use for Natasha Denona concealer after you use it. Because Natasha Denona is not cheap. And I got that out of my BoxyCharm. And it was too dark, so I used it as bronzer. And then I'm like, wait, this is a good way to contour. So then when it was gone, I'm like, I'm keeping it to contour. And that's what I did. And now you know the rest of the story. Oh, Harvey. He always said that. If you know who he is. I don't know if his son still does it, but after he died, I thought his son took over. Paul Harvey Jr. I always loved listening to him and the story, to know the rest of the story. Okay, so now we are going to use the lip and cheek tint for blush, cream blush. Oh, I don't have another one here, so I know I used this last time, but this is the Peach Glow. Oh, I can actually smell that today. See, it comes and goes. All right, now, okay, you guessed it, the Tarte Shape Tape Setting Powder. Set down my face. So I am not going back home now until Halloween weekend, because my next weekend home would have been the week before, and I'm just gonna hold off. And yesterday, I'm gonna go on with the Do You from Too Faced. The new manager started, so I am going to start training her now that I'm back from Georgia. She started yesterday, so she kind of just got settled in. So that will be kind of nice to have a couple weeks with her anyway. Alright, we're going to use the Too Faced, the Teddy Bear Bear Doll Bronzer, Honey Bun Glow. It's supposed to smell like honey grams, or graham crackers. I think I've smelled it once. I don't smell it. But I think before I lost my smell, it was very, like, I had a hard time smelling it. Even before I lost it. Because I don't think it was very, not like, you know, the chocolate Soleil ones where you can really smell it. And the palette of this is the same way. Like, it's supposed to smell the same. And even before I lost my set, I couldn't really smell it. So I was a little disappointed. But it works. I mean, it's pretty shades and it works good. But if it doesn't smell, I wouldn't have purchased it, especially Too Faced. It's kind of high priced. So if I'm going to buy something from Too Faced, I don't want it to smell. I'm going to pay that kind of money. As my grandson used to say, I want it to smell. He says the darnest things. We're talking about my son copying my husband and how he's always kind of done that. And and he's like, yeah. I said, well, that's so cute because he just wants to be like you, even though he's 20 now. Yeah, he still wants to be like him. I said, there's nothing wrong with that. He idolizes you, you know. And my grandson goes, Pampa, I want to be like you, just not as fat as you. It's like, wow, kid. Wow. Don't be saying anything to me then. I don't want you coming over and saying that. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to use the Sugar Peach palette. And I did buy some stuff to try to fix this palette. Ruth, one of my subscribers, and a couple other people were saying how I can maybe fix this. I think Sharon said something too. From cheap to cheek. I think she said something to me too of how I can fix it. So I just gotta find time now to do it. I'm just afraid I'm gonna screw it all up. Oh, I'm going to use this Mr. Oh, hope I didn't break anything. All right, and the Too Faced Diamond Light Highlighter. I'm going to use this highlighter. It's the brush, the little thingy came off. Mr. Chisel. You guys, I've been not being able to find some of my makeup. I don't know what happened to it. So I gotta kind of look more into it. Like, where did I put it? I mean, there's only so much that I can lose, or, you know, put stuff in this place. And I know I have it here, so, anyway. What is next? Oh, let's go back into the palette and do under our eyes. And let's do, you know what? I want to do that chrome shade, the Create shade under my eye, I think. Because it was so pretty. Okay, we're going to use the Tarte the Lip Architect for the liner. And yes, this is the only liner I have. Let's go in with the lipstick part. And this is in the shade Cutie Pie. I can't remember if this needs a gloss or not, so we'll just let it dry down. And we'll do the setting spray. I thought I had my thing here. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Is make sure it doesn't like leave spots on me. It's a mattifying setting spray. This time I shook it. Maybe the last time I didn't shake it. Okay. And maybe I put it too close too. I don't know. So we'll see when that dries down if there's spots on my face. But I do like the smell. You know what? It's creamy, but I like a little more gloss. So I'm going to go ahead with the lip treatment. Blue Balm in the shade Cocoa Kiss. I think I used this last time too. That's probably why it's just sitting here. Easy for me to grasp. All right, now let's do what? Oh, yep, I got the Better Than Sex mascara again. Sorry, guys. And like, it's so much easier just to use what's laying here. Easy to grab. Too early in the morning to try to figure that out. As you noticed, I'm not a morning person. And I've said it, I know, a million times. Are you guys morning people? I sure am not. I don't know if it stems from back when I was working nights and second shift and day shift and all that stuff, and I never got any sleep whatsoever. And now that like have a regular schedule and now I have to get up, it's like, oh my gosh. And you know, working second and third a lot. All right, let's finish our eyes. You know, I'm kind of excited to start training this girl. She seems very willing to learn and stuff, so I think it's gonna be fun. All right, let's go in with Moonlit for our eyes. And little here. Okay, I tried to do a cat eye at the end there. I don't know. I thought because I'm going dark, I'll see if I can do it. I don't think it looks good. Anyway, this is it for Tarte Tuesday. Let me know what your thoughts are. And for the riddle of the day is, a sphere has 3, a circle has 2, a point has 0. What is it? Comment down below, and I'll see you next time.